Mr. J. Hi, how are you? I'm here to give you your full moon Scorpio supermoon, which is actually happening on the 7th of May, 2020. If you are new to this channel, hello, hi, how are you? I'm Lori Gemini Tarot and I do tarot readings. Now, how this little business is going to work is that I'm going to go ahead and give you not one, but two tarot readings, as well as a bunch of other readings as well. So make sure you stick around through the entire video. That would be super duper cool. I'm going to go ahead and be using the Philly Tarot deck, which is a Philadelphia themed deck, followed by the mini Harley Spencer tarot deck as well. So if the first reading doesn't resonate, the second reading will. Okay, so let me go ahead and start diving into the full moon and its meaning as I start dropping cards for your first reading. Now, with the full moon, this is actually going to be a very positive full moon, okay? It's going to be a super full moon as well, and it's going to be the last super full moon of the year 2020. Now, with this super moon, this is going to be more spiritual, healing, and going to be more compassionate because it's going to make you more sympathetic and make you more understanding of other people's wants and needs. And you get to see things from another person's point of view. 1, 2, 3, 4. You're actually not being an emotional cripple for once, which is very, very sweet. And because of it, you're envisioning a brighter future for yourself. And because your emotions and your intuition is going to be off the charts, especially on the 7th. And you're going to be able to start looking things objectively, and especially when your partner, when things are going to be like, there's going to be some issues between you two, you're going to be more objective and sympathetic towards them. So you're not going to start flying off the handle for every small inane thing. You know what I'm talking about. And this is because you're able to finally start communicating your thoughts and feelings. So you're not being an emotional cripple about it, which is pretty damn cool. Okay, and I'll go ahead and take that extra card as well. Awesome. So please note that this is a general collective reading. It's not going to resonate with all of you. Of course, make sure you check Make sure you check your sun, moon, and ascending sign. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to this channel, and hit the notification button so you know when I'm going live and dropping content and all that fun hoopla. Make sure you comment down below if you like what I say, you find whatever is amusing, you like the decks, you like the readings. Let me know if it resonates. I love hearing feedback. And if you'd like to book a personal tarot reading, in the description box below is a link to my Instagram channel. You can check out my pricing and DM me directly to book a reading. Thank you very much. Now, the overall vibe for the first reading I have, it is going to be the 4 of Swords here. Okay, so some of you are kind of on a furlough or on a break. Some of you are itching to go back on vacation, maybe going ahead and hitting the sun, hitting the beach, maybe just start planning out that, maybe going to an amusement park, something a little fun because you've been cooped up for a little bit or all that hard work makes you crazy. There may be some of you dealing with a workman's comp issue, or you may be under the weather feeling sick. And right now you're in recovery mode, but I do see a very good beginning for you guys. Okay. I tried to do a first reading for you, but it got interrupted. It was actually a very good spread, and some of the cards came up in this reading too, but it's overall a very good reading. So let's go ahead and start diving into this. So starting off, I have the Chariot card here. So this is going to be a Cancer vibe. So this is about you moving forward, and there's a lot of victory here. I'm seeing some of you may be going on a vacation, going on a road trip, okay? Some of you may be going on a camping spree, all right? You guys are gonna go on camping or glamping for others of you. I'm also seeing some of you maybe adopting a pet or two, or maybe take like you're known as like the cat lady, or like an animal sanctuary where people come to you for advice for animals. I'm also seeing there's a lot of success. I'm seeing somebody moving, relocating. This could also be for military purposes as well, because this is followed by the 8 of Cups here. I'm seeing somebody moving, relocating, purchasing a home. I'm seeing for others of you, you may have been a caregiver where you had to stay at somebody's home. This could be a parent's house, family members, friends, whatever, taking care of them, helping them out until they got back on their feet, and now you're moving on, vice versa, things of that nature. Okay, I am seeing travel, location, and I'm seeing somebody that had to go through somebody was, so I'm seeing somebody having to put their life on, they put their life on hold. That's not happening for you now. These are big changes that are, you're going to be moving very quickly, followed by the Two of Wands here. I'm seeing some sort of movement. I'm seeing that job that you had your eye on. You finally got that job. I do believe that this job requires you to travel. So that could be why that you have, like, you rent out like a bedroom or a little small studio apartment, is because you just travel a lot and you're not really there all the time. But I am seeing action, I am seeing movement, I am seeing somebody expressing their art, painting, or writing what they know, what they see, what they report on the news. I'm seeing somebody that is a world traveler. This is a long distance relationship, finally moving forward. 555 are gonna be big changes happening here. With the Four of Wands, I'm seeing somebody just signing that contract, that deal. I'm seeing somebody maybe getting a record contract, maybe some sort of movie deal. This could be getting signed with a management company. I'm seeing also marriage as well. I'm seeing somebody maybe have just decided to, you decided to meet somebody overseas and you really like this person so much that you marry them. I'm seeing somebody that's just been having this connection online through the internet. You decided, I'm gonna go ahead and go out of my way to meet you. You have such a strong connection with this person. It's like you marry them for the insurance, you marry them because you care about them. It's just a very strong connection. Immediately it causes a lot of tensions, all right? Now, there's a lot of fights and arguments. I'm seeing a lot of haters as well because they're seeing the success, you know, because you've moved forward. This could be a petty ex. You know, as soon as you have moved on and your energy has shifted towards somebody else, there is somebody that is just super pissed. It's got to be an ex or a salty friend, but they're trying to fight for your attention, all right? And you can't feed the troll because they're seeking for any attention, positive or negative, and you just can't give that to them. Now, with the Hangman here, Pisces vibe, this is going to be a choice that you need to make, some sort of decision, and you can't be emotional about it. You have to be very logical, and you know that every action has a reaction, regardless what choice that you make. So you're noticing maybe right away there could be red flags or some sort of tension. So now it's just like, let me just observe things for what they are. Now, there's a lot of water signs. Of course, there's a strong Scorpio vibe here. Look at this shit. We got the King of Cups here. I also have the Death card, followed by the Page of Cups. So there are big changes. I do feel like for some of you, there is going to be some sort of romantic proposal. Somebody's gonna wanna put a ring and wipe that bitch. I am seeing for others of you, a record deal or some sort of contract, like you've made it, like you made it in a business, like you finally are gonna be performing on stage, like on a big wig, like performing on Broadway. You're gonna be performing on television, like, and not like some sort of like shitty television show, like a real television show, right? Like I'm seeing some sort of real recognition here. And these are really big positive changes because you're actually going through this transformation. Your intuition is going to be popping. Your spider senses are going to be tingling. I'm seeing some medical staff workers. I'm seeing some people who are working the front lines, essential workers. I'm seeing you protected. I'm seeing you strong and proud. I am seeing big changes though. All right. And I know for you people who are working the front lines, you've been seeing a lot of bad, right? You've been seeing a lot of death, but I think that you're going to start noticing that there's going to be progress where people are going to start to recover. Like it's not going to go away, like until we have like a real vaccine and stuff like that. You know what I'm talking about. But I am sensing that there's going to be some improvements, right? Okay, I'm seeing some sort of science and facts being presented, and I am seeing a lot of very positive big changes because like with death, there's life, right? So I am seeing a lot of positivity here, some growth, some births, some transformations, because this is big news. And I do feel like for some of you, there's gonna be a new love that's coming your way. a very strong water sign, if not a Pisces. This person actually means what they say, and they honestly care about you. And if you address like red flags, this person is willing to work on those issues, I think, accordingly, with like a counselor or a therapist involved, you know. But I am sensing a lot of big positive changes that are happening here. Okay, so that is a very good reading. So if that reading resonated with you, make sure that you comment down below. I like hearing feedback. So we're gonna go ahead and go into the second reading with the Harley Spencer Tarot deck. So if the first reading did not resonate, hopefully the second one will. Okay. Make sure, of course, you comment down below. So we're going to go ahead, hold on, to start going into the super full moon that is happening on the 7th of May, 2020. Okay, I'll go ahead and start taking those. I have the 10 of Swords reverse. I have the 8 of Wands. I have the 9 of Pentacles. I have the 4 of Swords reverse. I have the King of Swords reverse. Okay, so the bottom of the deck, the overall vibe I have, it is the Fool card here. This is going to be a Sagittarius vibe. So there is a new beginning that is happening here for you. And some of you are going to start to feel like your old self again. So some of you may have gotten out of a really bad relationship or a long-term relationship. You kind of forgot your identity, who you were. Now you're starting to remember the things. You're starting to remember the things that you used to love and enjoy and what made you unique and special. I am seeing just a fresh, beautiful energy, and other people can feel that energy as well, and it makes you look young and vibrant, and it makes you very attractive, and the sex can be pretty good too, right? So this is a gun-ho, go get it while you got it, you know, twerk your ass off, shake them titties, money shot, because this is about learning to love and value yourself, because you honor yourself with the Temperance card here. This is a full 1, 2, 3, 4 Sagittarius vibe. This is learning to love and value yourself. This is your fresh new beginning, your fresh start. Okay. Okay, so I have the 10 of Swords reverse. This is going to be an Aquarius vibe, all right? You're finally, this chapter is finally ended. So all that anxiety, stress, shame, just anger, just the whole karmic lesson that you had to go through, and it was very painful. That karmic journey is at an end, okay? Because you're at your new beginning now, because you've done your shadow work. The 8 of Wands here, there's going to be very quick communication that you're going to be hearing from someone. With the Knight of Pentacles, there is going to be some sort of offer. I am seeing a job offer for some, a chance for you to relocate, that fresh start. Some of you are going to be enrolling back into school. Some of you may be taking an apprenticeship. Some of you may have a paid scholarship, okay, for some sort of educational, some sort of program, some sort of advancement here. I'm seeing you excelling, doing very well. The teacher becomes the master. I'm seeing somebody opening like an Etsy or a Pinterest account, somebody that is very creative, and they are showcasing their work. Now, out of all the knights, you're gonna want the pentacle, because that pentacle is the most reliable. That person's not gonna fuck it up. They may take forever, but it's gonna be done the right way the first time. And it is like the turtle, slow and steady wins the race. Capricorn vibe. Now with the 4 of Swords reverse, some of you are no longer, like, your big break is here, okay? You've been waiting, and you've been biding your time, and you've been waiting for licking your wounds, and finally you're able to jump on it. The Knight of Swords reverse, I'm seeing some of you are just finally setting your boundaries, and you ain't taking no shit from no one. I'm seeing somebody blocking. I'm seeing somebody calling somebody out on social media, reading them to filth. I'm also hearing Me Too. I'm also hearing cancel culture as well. I am seeing somebody finally pulling the trigger on that divorce. Okay. So if that reading resonated, make sure you comment down below. I'm going to go ahead and start jumping into the other decks. Okay. I am seeing for some of you too, moving, relocating, and you definitely dodged that bullet. Okay, let me go ahead and put that deck away, not drop everything. I'm accident prone. So we're gonna go ahead and get into the Sweary Spirituality decks first. So I'm gonna go ahead and start pulling some cards. Okay, so here are your messages. Someday you feel like glitter, someday you feel like goo. Good news, glitter sticks to goo. Followed by embrace being the black sheep, badges, right? Okay, so those are cute. Now let's get into some little deep reflection, some truthfulness. Now, rejection, deflection, blaming other people for their non-acceptance of us so we don't have to own our own actions. Ouch. Self-critical, resisting, acceptance. Now, bravery is an absence of fear. Courage is persistence in spite of fear. Fear and anger, resisting sadness. Followed by reflection, progression, assuming people don't accept you because it feels less risky than finding out. What if someone doesn't like you? Can you be okay with that? Self-critical, resisting acceptance. Okay, and now I'm going to go ahead and get into your final reading. So if those messages you needed to hear, you know, or some sort of, you know, just self-assurance, you know, make sure you comment down below. I really like that deck. It's really kind of calls things out on point. So let me go ahead and start throwing cards down. So I have Liberate, I have Fear, one more card, and I have Balance. Okay. So some of you just really need to leave a situation. So I have Liberate. So you have been wanting to escape this situation for quite some time. This could be this job. It could be a relationship, right? Some of you are afraid to be alone. Some of you are afraid to do your own shadow work. It is very hard to accept our flaws and things that we may not like about ourselves at that time. But you got to remember that those things don't define you unless you allow it to define you. It can be a chapter in your life, but you know damn well you need to get the fuck out and you need to leave the situation, and that you have the strength and you have honor and you have dignity. Like, think of yourself as a Klingon man or woman, and Klingons, especially women, they are badass, okay? And if you don't know what a Klingon is, research that, Google that, you will find out. They are the ultimate warriors, you know, and they're all about dignity, honor, and protecting the family name, or else you are shamed for thousands of generations. You bring dishonor to your family name for thousands of generations, you know? So there is a beacon here, but you really, the red flags are all over the place. You need to get out. Run, girl, run for your life, get some help, right? Now, this is all because of fear, and you need to deal with a reality check. And it doesn't matter how many times you tell yourself that this person is good for you. If they always make you feel like shit, that's not a good person, and they're not good for you. In fact, they're the opposite of that. They're toxic for you. Why are you afraid to deal with your emotions? Why are you afraid to get out? The fear is the only thing that's preventing you from being happy is yourself. You can pull the trigger. You can turn the knob on that door, and you can leave. Now, this is all about balance, okay? Just think of Star Wars and the Jedi. Now, are you going to be are you with the Empire, or are you with the Jedi? You know, are you with the Rebel Alliance, you know, or the Empire? Are you with Darth Vader, or are you with Skywalker, you know? So, and you got to realize that you're going to have both emotions, but what do you want people to remember you as? As somebody that's afraid of you, or somebody that's enlightened by you? Okay, so hopefully these readings resonated with you. If they did, make sure you comment down below. I like hearing feedback. Thank you. I love you guys. Please stay safe, and mahalo.